The European Union is urging member states to lift travel bans imposed against the UK following the discovery of a new strain of COVID-19. Almost all 27 member states had blocked travellers from Britain, although some essential trips are now allowed. But the EU now wants to see a common policy. France, Belgium and the Netherlands have relaxed restrictions for arrivals if provided travellers have a recent negative test. Paris has agreed to reopen a key border with the UK after nearly 3,000 lorries were stranded when restrictions were introduced. For the latest, Lucy Hoff joins us from Brussels. Lucy, will member EU countries fall into line?
Well, it's a good question, Steve, because this is a recommendation from the European Commission, which is the EU's executive arm, but it's not legally binding. So we are seeing, as we saw at the start of this crisis, different countries doing different things with border controls and national competence, meaning that individual governments are free to make their own decisions. So we've seen Germany extend its travel ban until the 6th of January. Belgium has at least partially reopened its borders today, allowing for some essential trips or for Belgian residents to return home. But for non-essential travel, the border remains very much closed, and there are stringent checks being carried out at both sides of the border today as that border reopens. In the case of France, as you just mentioned there, to unblock that serious situation at the port of Dover, where some 3,000 trucks have been blocked from entering France. That has now been reopened, but on the pretext that drivers are able to present a PCR test that's less than 72 hours old. So there is a huge testing operation being carried out at the border as we speak, the possibility that there will be disruption for the coming days.
Meantime, Lucy, Pfizer and BioNTech's vaccine, that could be leaving warehouses for Europe as early as today. Are officials confident, though, that it'll work against this new virus strain?
They seem to be fairly confident, yes, although there are tests being carried out, an evaluation of this, and we should get the result within a couple of weeks. But we heard from the founder of BioNTech, who gave a press conference yesterday from Germany, saying that he was confident that the vaccine would still work against this more contagious strain, because 99% of the spike proteins resembled the original virus that was part of the development of the vaccine. As we speak, on Wednesday, we are told that the first shipments of the Pfizer-BioNTech shot are being sent out from the plant here in northern Belgium out to the EU member states, a huge operation that's been expedited in order that the first vaccinations can begin on December the 27th, with vaccinations starting here in Belgium on the 28th. And we are told that Pfizer-BioNTech is prepared to deliver 12.5 million shots to EU nations by the end of this year.
Certainly a big operation ahead for the rollout of that vaccine. Lucy, thank you very much for that. Lucy Hoff there in Belgium.